as I have said many times before. I'm getting quite used to this. Today I'm going to face up to a long time absolute terror. Oh, I've disappeared. An absolute terror, which is playing music live. So, I have always loved music, absolutely adore it, and I play several instruments. I play the piano, the spinet, all the recorders. I also play the violin and the viola. Unfortunately, I can't really read music. If you were to ask me what note I'm playing, I probably wouldn't have the foggiest idea. I haven't been able to join choirs, really, although I sing. And my time in a band, which was great in many ways, kind of failed because I wasn't able to read music or sort of pick things up in that way. I play almost entirely by ear. And I passionately love Breton music, Irish music, folk music, classical as well, but I'm going to be concentrating mainly on the folk side of things. So I am going to be playing some Breton music, which I first heard on a wonderful record, as we called them back then, by the Chieftains, a group I absolutely adore. I'm also going to be playing a Russian piece called Kamarinskaya, which I first heard probably when I was about 3 or 4, on a record by the Red Army Ensemble that my parents had and I now possess. I will also, if my nerve holds, and it may not, I will also play some more Irish stuff, again, stuff that I've picked up from the Chieftains. So, here we go, hopefully. Some Breton tunes. Right, those are the Breton tunes, and apologies for the little squeaks in between. I'm a little bit nervous doing this. Let's see if I can go on to a Kamarinskaya. Unfortunately, I can't play the rest of that bit because the balalaika is so complex and unable to actually read the music. That's my excuse anyway. It sounds a bit pathetic, really, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to do a couple more. Yes. Okay, so here we go. piece called The Stone, which the chieftains, when they were all still with us, used to play. Okay, I was going to do a couple more, but I think that's probably enough for one go. And yeah, I'll just say a little bit more, and that is that the whole thing of music, I can't really explain it, but although I've tried to put it in words because I'm also a writer, but there is this huge connection between Alienora the writer and Alienora the, okay, somewhat less than perfect player of musical instruments. They seem to mesh together, and it's as if I hear words for my books and my diaries and everything, almost in the same way that I hear musical notes, if that makes sense. And very often I will write to music, or I will play music first, and then that will spur me into this wonderful world of the imagination, and then I will write. It's really strange. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. I really don't know. But my love of music, which is now nearly 66 years old, yeah, giving my age away there, has been reignited in the recent 2 or 3 years by my discovery of the most wonderful Russian band called Otavayo, and apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrongly, who are very much in the folk tradition and play wonderful, sparky stuff. And this has really kind of got me playing my musical instruments again. So I'm really grateful to them for coming into my life via a friend who recommended them, because I hadn't played my musical instruments in several years prior to that, and now I'm sort of very hesitantly taking them out of their little boxes and cases and facing this kind of thing. So there you have it. Bye!